Here we are on a beautiful sunny day at North Weald Airfield, a little civilian airfield in Essex. Significance of why we're here though is that 50 years ago this very day the first ever air tattoo took place. Given that COVID is going on still, we couldn't mark this in the way that we would have liked to. Clearly we had to sadly cancel the event second successive year, but we felt that we needed to do something to mark what is such a significant day for all of us within the company, for all of aviation enthusiasts around the world, and for actually everyone that's been involved with delivering RIAT in those 50 years. So here we are, North Weald, where it all started 50 years ago, and I'm standing in front of an aircraft which was here. That very aircraft was here at North Weald at that very first show.
Gosh, yes, it was here, 1971, disused airfield, and with a bunch of friends, Paul Bowen and Richard Holmes became brigadier, Chris Hammerbett became a brigadier, Bill Newby Grant, lieutenant commander I think in the Navy, and lots of other civilian air traffickers and the like, when we turned this disused airfield at the time into a live airfield, put a county show onto it with aeroplanes. We didn't know what we were doing, but we did it. We looked after each other, and it was brilliant. We have Peter March here. He was a photographer at the very first show, and then went on to run the souvenir program. The ethos of the Air Tattoo team has always been pulling together, aim high, look after each other and achieve the impossible. There are a number of other volunteers here helping us run this little event, this press call, and it's good to see that ethos of it can be done still there. And of course the team we went on to get it become the world's largest military air show, and it got royal status in 1996. You know, it's amazing. I just feel humbled by the fact that all these people have worked together to achieve the impossible. It's wonderful.
Well, the first show I attended was in 1976 at Greenham Common. At that time I was a marketing manager for a beer company, and because I loved aeroplanes I was looking for a sponsorship opportunity, and a part of that deal was that I supplied cans of lager to all the pilots, and I was then inveigled into the organisation as a result, and I've been involved in every show since. It starts with the love of aircraft. You move on to the benefits that derive from running the show, from the charitable benefit, and of course what comes very quickly is the comradeship that one gets as part of the 1,500 volunteers. And like me, many of those volunteers have been involved for an awful large part of their lives, and we do in normal years meet up every 12 months and get together and have a great time, with the satisfaction that we're helping to produce a fantastic air show as well.
We've got this lovely Jodel Masquerade here, which I've just been for a flight in. It came to the first show as part of the Tiger Club, and to have one of the original aeroplanes that participated for the public to see and enjoy is an absolute treat. And having a look at the airfield from overhead just now was quite special, really.
We will mark the 50th. We will be running a virtual event again to keep us firmly in the public eye. And of course, next year, RIAT 22 will not go past without us making a very strong reference to the 51st year of the Royal International Air Tattoo.
Obviously, last year and this year has been particularly frustrating. But the spirit of the air show and its volunteers and of the staff at Douglas Barter House comes through, and so the determination creeps up. So I think we've used that time very valuably, and will as a result produce a great show in 22 with lots of fingers crossed.